turns blue. What's wrong with me today? Anyways, we got Jewels, we got Cameron, and we got Mase, we got Fat Joe. Fat Joe told the story about Big L. Big L from Harlem. He was going to be the one that signed to Rockefeller and make it before everybody. Unfortunately, he passed. But back in the tunnel days, I guess, I wasn't around for that time. Um, there was Fat Joe was cool with Mace and Big L. So like he had been chilling with Mace. The next day he was with Big L, and Big L came up to him. He was like, "Yo, I got beef with somebody. Help me out." And he was like, "No doubt." So they're in the club. They walk up to Mace, and he's like, "Yo, you know what this is?" And like pressing him. And Mace looked at Fat Joe. He said, and just never trusted Fat Joe again because he believes he set him up. That does sound foul, man. To be honest, that's a good story. These guys got, good stories. Fat Joe always has a lot of good stories. That's one thing. He's almost like Slick Rick the Ruler. He has so many stories. He has that art of storytelling. I'm also wondering, Juelz is going to be home in a few months. Is Cameron going to forgive Juelz? Seems like Jim Jones isn't really. Nobody asked Jim Jones about that. Like, why did Juelz diss Cameron? Because he seems the closest to Juelz since he's been away. Cameron did nothing but try to help Juelz before he went in. And Juelz is talking about him like, oh, you built this with us, you owe me, da 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 da. He's talking, he has on that new Free Juelz. He's basically talking to Cameron like he did him dirty and he owes him. It's like this is the second time Juelz has had a problem with Cameron. First time was around 08, 09, 2010 era time. This is when he was heavy on like lean and stuff. And he accused Cameron of like holding him back on his contract and everything, and they went back and forth, and Cameron exposed, basically told everybody that he was on lean and stuff and had problems. And I'm wondering if they're going to be able to patch this up because we all want to see Dipset united, but Joel seems to like be having these issues he can't get over. It's really sad, man, because he's very talented. I don't know, another thing that's going on, we got Lloyd Banks seems to be making some sort of a comeback. He really wants to do a album with Alchemist and Havoc, which is like some of the two best producers out of New York City. I mean, we know Alchemist is from L.A. first, but he got all his credit in New York. So that would be amazing. Recently, 50 Cent was talking about how Lloyd Banks is almost like Marquise to him now, and Marquise is the son that 50 Cent doesn't claim anymore, and that's pretty sad. I don't know why he feels that way, but I guess he just feels disappointed in Lloyd Banks because he hasn't been working as hard as he thinks he should. He said, what did he say? 50 Cent puts Lloyd Banks in the same category as his son Marquise. That's foul, bro. He said that on, I think, the Big Boy show. I don't know, man. 50 Cent needs to get over that stuff because that was special. 50 Cent, Lloyd Banks, Tony Yayo. Young Buck's a little Snoopy right now. We call it Snoopy now. It's a little Snoopy now, but it is what it is. But anyways, guys, this is just a video to start off the day. I'll come back around midday. I'm going to take a little nap. I finally am working out on my treadmill and everything now, so I'm trying to get back in shape. It's hard. I appreciate you guys. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Seems like the country's starting to open up again, so that's good news.